Hello everyone. In the previous video, I completed a Synapse interface. Like I explained the interface and component of Synapse Studio. And in this video, I was supposed to start copy activity, or can say copy data set or copy data from one source to another. Okay, but before start this, I just want to explain a few things. One is the link service, another is integration service, integration runtime. So both are very important in the Synapse. Okay, so link service first. Let's start with link service. Then in another video we will look into integration runtime. So what is link service? Link service are much like a connection string that define connection information needed for service to connect external resource. So simply in the Synapse pipeline or in the copy activity, okay, so if we have to connect with any of the other resource, okay, so just example, we need to connect with the data storage, Azure Lake Gen 2 account, okay. To connect that account, we must need some connection configuration, like subscription name, storage account name, how to authenticate that storage account, different kind of things. Okay, so to connect, just giving example, to connect Azure Data Lake Gen 2 accounts, we need some configuration, and that configuration should be stored somewhere. So uh, we can use that configuration to connect Azure Data Lake Gen 2 account. Okay, so in Synapse we have one link service. Okay, so just example, if we have to connect with any of the storage account or any of the storage, we need to use storage link service. Okay, and if we have to connect with anything related to some compute, okay, so in that case we can use compute link service. Just example, we have to execute a store procedure. Okay, so in Synapse, or can say in Synapse pipeline, so in that case, to execute a store procedure, we know we store procedures, we do create on some server. Okay, uh, to connect that server, we must need some configuration details, like we create a store procedure on server inside some database, so we need a server name, database name, how to authenticate to connect to that server and database, everything we need. So in that case, we use compute link service. Okay, I just given one example. So we have a two type of link service. One is storage link service and another is compute link service. And link service is just like connection string that define connection information needed for service to connect external resource. So simply, if any activity, if we need to connect any of the resource like storage resource or any compute resource, then we need to create a link service for those resource with the activity. So in my example, I am going to perform a copy activity. Okay, so in the copy activity, we have to copy data from one place and then send data to another place. So we need a two link service. One is a source link service, another is a destination link service. Okay, so source link service and destination link service is not a type of any link service. I am just giving one name. So if we are going to copy, then source link service should be a storage link service, because data is stored somewhere, either at Azure Data Lake Gen 2 or any of the database. So data is stored somewhere, we are going to copy that stored data. It means that is a storage link service. Again, after copying a data from one place to another place, uh, so data is going to store at another place, so it means the destination is also a storage link service. Okay, so to in the copy activity, we need to create a two link service. One is for source storage and another is for destination storage. Okay, So in my example, I have a like I am going to use Azure Data Lake Gen 2 as a source. So for to connect with Azure Data Lake Gen 2 in my link storage service, I need a storage account, subscription name, authentication name, container name, this kind of things. Okay, and then in destination I am going to store data into dedicated pool. So in that case I need a server name, pool name, in which table I am going to load that data, that table name. So this information gets stored in the link service. Simply activity, the work of activity is to use this link service and then get data from one place and send data to another place using destination link service. Again, source and destination link service is not type of any of the link service. I am just giving the name for like in my source I have Azure Data Lake Gen 2 and in my destination I have a server. So both are storage link service only. Okay, so if I use any of the compute service, then that would be compute link service. Okay, when we run the copy activity, Synapse use this link service to connect to source and destination at runtime. In simple term, it connect activity to other services. So simply the copy activity is an activity, and copy activity is connecting with other services like storage services using link service, and then copy activity is connecting with other services, again storage service, that is dedicated SQL pool, and we are connecting using link service. So it helps to connect with another resource. Now next, compute service. So so for different type of activities we have a different type of compute service. So I'm just giving example. If we have to run a store procedure, then we need this compute service. So when I create a procedure in Synapse Studio using pipeline, I will show you how I'm going to use this compute service. Like when I will have to create one link service. In that link service need to give all the information, then that link service we have to use to execute a procedure. Everything I will show you practically in the upcoming video. So for Azure function activity, like in a Synapse pipeline, if we have to run in Azure function activity, then we need to create Azure function link service to run any of the Spark job definition or Spark notebook activity. So in that case we need to create Azure Synapse Analytics link service. So see, in a simple word, to connect any external or any other services through activity, we need to create a link service for those services. Okay, and link service is just like a connection string, like all the details of that services, like name of the service, where it is, how to authenticate, everything. Okay, so almost I have covered everything about the link service. Now next thing is how to create a link service in Synapse Studio, that I will explain in the next video. Thank you.